So good morning everyone. We are the reporters group 15. The lesson title is The Rules of Teachers Leaders and the Teachers Education Curriculum. Lessons overview. The rules of teachers leaders and design of the education curricula is integrated aspects in ensuring the preparation of ongoing professional development of effective educators, capable of leading within their schools, communities, to promote positive education outcomes. Desired learning outcomes. At the end of the lessons, the students are expected to understand the teacher's leadership rules and the teacher's education curriculum. Identify the key components of teacher's education curricula, including foundational knowledge, pedagogical training, field experiences, specialization crafts, technology integration, and cultural competence. Understands how teachers and leaders contribute to professional growth, student success, and overall improvement of education environment. Lesson content. First, the teacher's leadership rules. First is instructional leadership. Teachers leaders often serve as instructional guides, leading students in implementing effective teaching strategies for fostering students' learning. Example of this is developing curriculum, designing a comprehensive, engaging curriculum that align with education standards while catering the diverse needs and abilities of students in crucial aspects of instructional leadership. Teachers can ensure that the lesson plans incorporate with variety of activities that promote physical fitness, skills development, and enjoyment of sports. The second example is providing clear instruction. Effective communication is essential for instructional leadership. Teachers should articulate instructions clearly, demonstrate proper techniques, and provide constructive feedback to help students improve their skills and understanding of concepts. Calgon. As a PE students, can you cite any example about instructional leadership? Can you stand? Okay. Another example niya sa PE students is like kanang lead, like kay Carl, leader siya. So gahatag siya o hindi siya leader. Ganyan siya sa mga exercise, di ba? So gahatag siya o mga instruction kay para ma-execute na kung tarong ako mga exercise. Yes? So next is mentorship and coaching. They provide support and guidance to advise teachers, helping them navigate challenges and develop professionally. Example of this is teachers can provide individual coaching to students to help them improve their skills and reach their full potential in specific sports or activity. This might involve offering personalized feedback, designing customized practice drills, and setting achievement goals of skill development. The next example is professional development. PE teachers can mentor colleagues by sharing their expertise and experience in teaching physical education. This could include providing guidance on instructional strategies, curriculum development, assessment methods, and classroom management techniques. So, Ritilio. Riani. As a PE student, can you cite any example about mentorship and coaching? Alison, can you give another example?
For me, ako ay leadership and coaching. So example ani is para sa dito sa mga instructor na diba sa ako na muna dito so para sa mga instructor diba dito sa section is like the capacity in terms of the different sports and natin na kaya skills but nasa mga estudyante nga like murang left behind bitaw behind bitaw siya so in order for the teacher and instructor to be a effective mentor kanang mga estudyante nga kanang left behind or dili kay sila maayo ang mga sport ilan ang ginatabangan dito magbalik sila ang mga coach and mentor nga kuan estudyante para sa estudyante and never for a student to be successful makalain sa siya and also imbis na dili pa kay siya nakabalo so makalain siya and mura ma-develop yung niya ang skills kung sa kamagawin sa instructor.
Thank you. So next, advocacy. Teachers, leaders advocate the students' needs, curriculum enhancements, and policies that support effective teaching and learning. So we discussed the beginning of the last about advocacy. Kasabot mo ako advocacy. Kasabot naman mo, mga tanal ako, tulong ka person na mag-site nilang advocacy na Shane. Okay, cards sa daon. As a PE student, what is your advocacy?
Hi, so as a future educator, I believe that all of us has the same advocacy, which is to become an effective teacher. So, yeah.
Shane. Okay, let lang daw. Bakong guess? Can you slide your advocacy?
Yan. Seems also effective teacher goals sa
Can you cite your advocacy?
So, for me, my advocacy is I'm not good at specific sports or sabi ko masaya or sing pero kanang ako rin student lang. So, as a PE student, my advocacy is kung sa akong na-learn diri sa classroom, like, kung sa akong nabataan, sa akong natunan, ako na siya nimuha na sa advocacy na ako itulog sa akong future students. Like, kung sa akong na-learn diri, di man siya, di man ako sinagtula sa specific na sports, specific na talent. Pwede na ako ma-share sila ang learnings na aking naging diri sa school, which is, that means ang ako advocacy is to share my expertise, isa akong mga lesson na na-learn diri sa school na akong ma-share sa future na mga students.
Rojas, natin.
So, as a teacher, physical education teacher, so me as a student, my advocacy in the future is for my students to learn not just learning through, learn through sitting or listening to us. So, as a physical education teacher, my advocacy is so to teach students through learning by doing, to help them execute proper executions, of course, and very important sa pagkakaroon na ang PE teachers kay kani magsige na ng klase, wala yung makita mo ka ng execution sa students. So, mugin na ako ang kuha na yun. Ever mo na teacher ko, where mas kanan dapat ang execution kaysa sa mga students.
Thank you. So let's proceed. Next is collaboration. To foster collaboration among colleagues, promoting culture and shared learnings and continuous improvement. Example of this is interdisciplinary project. Teachers can collaborate with teachers from other subjects to develop this interdisciplinary project that integrates physical activity with academic content. For example, they might work with a science teacher to explore the physical of sports, or math teachers to analyze the fitness data and statistics. The next example is professional learning communities. Teachers can participate in professional learning communities with colleagues to collaborate with instructional strategies, curriculum development, and assessment practice. These collaboration efforts allow teachers to share ideas, reflection, and learn practice to support each other professional growth. Other example is group teaching. Collaborative teaching involves the physical education teachers partnering with special education teachers of other subjects to co-teach inclusive PE classes. By combining their expertise, they can better meet with the diverse needs for all students and provide differentiated instruction. Regalia. Can you cite an example as a student?
For collaboration, example is like sa ato first year students kana collaborative sa mga seniors PE students sa mga activities na wala na pagkaibawan sa mga exercise or anything na wala na pagkaibawan kay mga seniors na tol agian naman nila nga mga pangitapos so pwede na makikolaborative sa ilang para mas mahimot ng better o knowledgeable.
Let's proceed to the professional development. Teachers leaders often facilitate professional development workshops and seminars sharing best practices and promoting ongoing learning among educators. Example of this is professional workshop and conference. PE teachers can attend workshop, conference, and seminars focuses on physical education, sports science, and health promotion. These events provide opportunity to learn about the latest research, trends, and best practices in field as they will network and other professionals. The next example is advanced certification program. Teacher can pursue advanced certification program in physical education, such as national board certification, specialized certification in areas such as adapted physical education or sports coaching. This program deepens the expertise of enhance their credentials as educators. So para na ito na mga teachers gapit sila mga seminars so mag-deepen nilang mga learnings then ma-share nila sa tuwa nilang bitingan dito or na workshop nila sa dito. So the next lesson content is teacher education curriculum. My partner Alwyn will discuss.
Teacher education curriculum. First is foundational knowledge. Curricula include courses covering professional knowledge in areas such as child development, educational psychology, curriculum development, and social strategies. These courses are designed to provide students with a solid understanding of fundamental principles and theories that form the basis of effective teaching and learning practices. Ang example ani is itong early childhood education course sa PSOC. Focus siya sa teach of children below 7 years old. Second is pedagogical training. This education program provides training in effective teaching methods, assessment strategies, classroom management, and differentiate instruction. Pedagogical training involves provision of comprehensive training in various aspects of teaching practices to prepare educators for the complicities of the classroom environment, also to cater student needs. Third is field experience. The practical experience through student teaching is meant internship allows prospective teachers to apply theoretical knowledge in real-world classroom settings. Field experience in teaching education involves opportunities for prospective teachers to gain hands-on experience in a real-world classroom setting. This field experience allows individuals to apply the theoretical knowledge they have acquired in their coursework to actual teaching situation, provide valuable insights and skills development. Fourth is specialization. Some programs offer specialized blocks or concentrations such as special education, bilingual education, or STEM education to prepare teachers for specific goals or subject areas. These specific subject areas cater to diverse student needs and demands of the education field, offering in-depth training and expertise in areas. Fifth is technology integration. Curricula often incorporate training on integrating technology into teaching practices to enhance student engagement and learning outcomes. This training equips educators with the skills and knowledge to leverage technology tools and resources to create an interactive and collaborative learning experience for the students. Six is cultural competence. Teacher education program emphasizes cultural competence and diverse training to ensure educators can effectively meet the needs of the diverse student population. Cultural competence emphasizes diverse training and development of skills to ensure educators can effectively meet needs of diverse student population. Cultural competence training is designed to help teachers understand and respect cultural backgrounds, identities, and experience of their students to create inclusive and equitable learning environment. Lastly is reflective practice. Reflective teaching practices and integrate into curriculum encourage teachers to critically evaluate their own teaching methods and continuously improve their practice. Example ani is kining atong mga example is minatagan ta o evaluation board. Usa ni sa mga tabang po sila ang natag ka feedback sila para po improve ilang teaching. And thank you.